Greetings and salutations, relaxed gamer nation, and welcome back to No Mod Survival. This is typically a multiplayer series, but I am on a significant time constraint. I've invited the others to join me, but they may or may not arrive. So I just gotta do this, because I need these up as quickly and as soon as possible. And such,
Meteor
right?
storm inbound.
And look, meteor storm's already coming in. So in the last episode wow. So I put down some base defense for the meteor storms that come in. Just some basic base defense. Over here is the ship that Atomic brought down. Oh no, is this still being weird? No, okay, because when we originally brought this ship down, if we came close to it with our helmet off, we would suffocate. It's like there was a weird gap of space around it, which was definitely odd. I'm still not sure what Atomic is planning on doing with this. Maybe he will do something about it in this recording session today if he decides to show up. Otherwise, I'm going to tear this down. And in order to tear this down, I built this in between the last couple episodes. It was after we finished our recording, and before we close the session. So I have no idea how well this is going to work. I think these are too close to the face, and it's going to be really odd. My miners are doing their stuff. Good. Also in the last episode, Rocket Man built this vessel. We called it the Cannonball. It may not be the Cannonball, it may be something else. We haven't quite decided. But that's what that is. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but we'll figure something out eventually here. It's got a rear connector and a bottom connector, which it may actually do good for setting things up. So I could set this to shuttle from here to the base and back again. But as to what it's going to be carrying, I am not sure. Originally it was going to carry ice and gold and silver and stuff like that, but we kind of have our whole thing set up here where we can actually process that stuff. And Issy seems to be keeping up with it pretty dang well. Perhaps we can shuttle some ice around. Maybe. Might not be a bad idea, though we don't really need the ice severely over there, because we only have 33.2 million ice. That's mainly because this thing is dead. It's done. It can't do anymore. So that's why we need to tear it down. So I'm going to record this one episode here, and yeah, it's kind of scary. Yeah, definitely scary. Oh, is there a script? Subgrid something or other. That's fine. We'll just do it old style. Grinders. Okay. Welders. And we're just gonna do a toggle on and off. So grinders, on off, welders, on off. Okay, so we are in grinder mode. Touching my stuff. Oh, okay. Now the way this works is I just flip it. So it's on rotor lock right now. So I do this, flips it from weld to grind mode, and lock up the rotor again. Now it's on weld mode. Nice, huh? Now, Control G goes into our build stuff. From here, we can select the things that we want to put in here. For instance, we want the conveyor stuff. So we want a conveyor junction. We want pistons. We want rotors, advanced rotor primarily. And drills. We need drills. And maybe a spotlight. Yeah. And now we can work it just like we can work it normally. But right now I am going to, and you can also use control and stuff to, oof, this is rough. But, huh? Oh, what's going on here? Now, normally it should be able to do it without any problem, but I suspect that things are not getting pulled out of this into there. So it's just in this section. It should be connected, but hard to say. But you have to have the basic stuff in your inventory. To actually place blocks down or in the cockpit. They can't be anywhere other than in the cockpit. Unless you have, ouch, right? Oh, those are on. Oops. Unless you can successfully transfer anything large into your cockpit. Now, this cockpit does not have a large access port on it. So it's probably not the greatest cockpit to actually do this thing. But if you transfer stuff into it, advanced rotor, okay, good. That's what I want. One should be fine. And toss one of these on here. It's very finicky. I can weld it up. Maybe. So. Oh, got it. And we're putting one piston there, then we're going to put another piston. Oh my goodness. It's hard to do this in a ship, especially a ship this bulky. How many pistons did I have out? 4? Come on, right there. Was it just 3? No, I'm pretty sure it was 4. Come on, get in there. Yeah, this is very awkward. It's a lot easier to do this by hand, to be perfectly honest. At least the putting down stuff. Piston, I will extend you all the way out. Was it 4? And let's get these piston inertia tensors set up. All this stuff has to move. That's okay. I can't do that for these guys. But this will probably move in the next... I'll start moving the beds in this episode, and then they'll just have to pick a new bed. Okay. Turn that off. That on. Start holding these. Oh, I'm getting so close. It kind of scares me. Cause I gotta be basically butt up against it to. Definitely faster than hand welding. And probably faster than using Bob in my modded series. Oops. Oh, looks like we're out of parts. Okay. Turn those off, and let's just take a look. Interior plates, interior plates. But I have interior plates in my inventory, so I'll do that. Okay, let's see how far we can get. Because it's mostly steel plates, right? Oh, I gotta put 2 more drills on here too. The side drills. Prevent it from getting stuck. Okay, I will be right back. Just give me a moment. I am back, and I am with Tomic here.
Hello. And for once, I'm actually recording, so if you want to see my point of view, come to my channel, which I'll hopefully put somewhere in the Discord or on one of his recent videos. So keep an eye out for that.
And I'll have it in the comment in the video below.
Okay.
So check him out. Do not grind me. Oh, you little bastard. So I've already recorded for approximately 18 minutes or so. I'm not sure if I'm going to cut a whole bunch of stuff out of there. But we're going to be recording for a little less time than before because I have serious real life work time constraints that I'm stuck up against right now. But I like being best, but
this, you're gonna hate what I'm building.
You hate what?
You're gonna hate what I'm building.
Probably.
Yeah. If you hated my miner,
I'm fine if you build something to grind that ship down. I would have probably started grinding it down, but I didn't know what you wanted to do with it, so I left it for you. You might want to maybe put a hydrogen engine or something like that on that ship so that you can drain all the hydrogen out of the tanks of the other ship before you tear it down, and the hydrogen just goes poof.
Yeah. It's not like we're sitting on what?
Well,
Two.
true. We have 33 point. What's my last tally here? 33 million ice. So.
Oh crap! You think it's a little overkill?
It's not my fault. It's this
Okay.
drill arm. It did really good. And I gotta set everything back up here because, well, yeah.
Oh come on! Do I not have buttons to replace tablets? Where are you supposed to place one of these things?
What are you trying to place?
Large cargo container. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you have to get far away for that. You are probably gonna need at least 2. Yeah. Okay, that's probably too much. I'm going away now.
Nah. Like I said, you're gonna hate me. Oh yeah, this is wrong. So.
Now I need to figure out where to put these beds because I need to relocate them all.
You know, did you sleep on the couch? Damn, where's Remedy's bed?
I'm looking at their bodies here. So we got a blue, and I am not sure what Rocket Man's Remedy's. I'd have to kick him out of the bed in order to see, but Rocket Man's blue, Remedy's also orange, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. So I think he's actually like
Oh, I can't paint it.
No, you can't.
Oh, you're gonna when you see my version, my POV, you're gonna hate me.
Oops. I killed Remedy.
Oh no. I'm blaming that one on you, and not my crazy design over here. I don't even know what I'm doing.
No, it was definitely me. I'm just gonna kill them and take their stuff as I relocate everything into a cargo container. I'll apologize to him later.
I'm just glad we don't have Bob for what we were what I was gonna do. Let's see. Okay, go back. I can't go up though. So.
There's so many bottles. Okay. Yeah, that's caught on video that I killed Remedy and our Rocket Man. I kind of kicked him out of the bed by grinding him to death. I just wanted to grind the bed, but as soon as the bed went into non-functional state, it immediately killed him. Like, oops. I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting that. So I need to get this drill thingy Medoop stuff thing done.
It's just this is not gonna go well. Don't look okay. The industrial cockpit, does it have what's the ports on it?
It has small port. It's only has small ports, so
Even large grid?
oh, large grid. Let me look. You don't have the DLC, do you?
No.
Okay. Okay, the large. I'm just gonna plop it down so you can. Hold on here. It's got one large port on the top.
On the top.
Just on the top, the very top.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not using that cockpit then. Unless I can't fly this ship upside down.
It's got great visibility.
I'm not gonna be.
But you could probably put the cockpit in here, like in the middle, and just attach it to here.
That's why I was thinking of placing it like the normal standard cockpit right here.
Yeah, and maybe run a pipe to it or something like that.
No. The thing is the. Let me grab.
I think I have collision avoidance on all
Oh,
my
it's
ships.
on the bottom. Oh.
Here, I'll plop it down so you can.
Okay. Yeah, just plop it right here.
So my thought is like maybe putting it here. And then you could bridge across at the top.
Yeah, okay. Also, what is that color? Because
That's you. It's teal.
no,
It's like your
the actual.
Oh, let me see. Let me check my. The hex code is 089BA6.
Oh.
I just randomly toggled it up and it looked approximately the same as you, though I think your color is slightly lighter. So like, oh, I can't paint it. I was gonna paint your entire grid, but I can't.
Kind of like this.
Yep.
Motors.
Well, you see my welder grinder ship?
Yeah.
Did you actually look at it?
No. Where is it?
It's over here by me.
So many green signals.
It's an ugly piece. It's ugly. I primarily built it in order to rip down the piston drill.
What?
So what it does here is.
Oh, you use this style, okay.
So I can flip it, grind mode and weld mode and stuff like that,
You know, I
and
was
then
gonna
just
say,
rotor lock it.
maybe just print off a couple of these.
The thing is that because of the width of these, the distance from these grinders, it's basically you have to go one side or another. You can't go straight in.
Oh, okay. Damn.
So
Because that design. Okay, but no, I'm not gonna add 12 or 13 large atmos pointing up, so I can just lift myself.
like this is probably not even good for small shit. It's a one-time thing that was used for one reason. And that reason is no longer necessary. Ooh, cheapers. What the heck? Two of them came back at the same time. That's scary. But they didn't collide into each other, so that's fine.
Ow.
Do I have another miner out there?
My ship isn't even powered
there.
yet, it's already killing me.
Egg beater miner number 2.
So I think that's just a Meteor trailer.
Love the color.
What?
Love the color.
Screw you.
Hey, it's perfectly fine. Whatever color you enjoy the most, it's...
Just, Because you might want to back away before I add a reactor to this somewhere. Which I'm
Well,
probably just
you
gonna
need
slap
to
it
add,
over.
like, lift as well.
I know.
You're getting there.
I've got that covered.
Oh, there's a sorter in here. Okay. So that's the only sorter.
Oh crap.
He's the one
these
pulling
are
stuff
large.
from. My miners are working relatively flawlessly.
Okay.
Cut that back by... Take 2 off of this side and just put the 3 on the other side. So kind of stagger them out. It's probably still too much, but you're gonna have a lot of cargo because each one of these grinders holds 156,000 liters.
Uh-huh.
Each one of these cargo containers holds 4 million liters.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll ever fill all 5 of those, but once you finish with that, but okay, the side thrusters are too much. The sideways thrusters, that just makes it look really
I don't care
ugly.
about looks.
And you don't need that much sideways thrust. You could easily
Nah.
put two sideways smaller thrusters on those, and it would be perfectly fine. Like on each one of those, so that's like what, 6 per side. You almost ran out of power, or hydrogen. Hydrogen.
Yeah.
That's not a surprise.
I've got access.
We got a crap ton of bottles, so, and it's not like we're gonna be out of hydrogen anytime soon.
Man.
What? A radius for large shit drills?
Grinders.
Grinders. I think it's maybe 1 block each side, possibly.
Okay. Alright, the ship has power.
Nice. Has it exploded yet?
I'm not legally qualified to answer that question.
So maybe. Rotor. How many watts per large battery? Wait, let me go check out. Oh, ouch. Face planted into the cannonball. I cannonballed into the cannonball.
Ah, great. Just input lag. Okay.
Okay, the max output is 12 megawatts, so you should be fine. With one reactor and
body all the way over here.
several batteries. Are you
Yeah.
all the way over there?
Input lag happened, and
You smacked into the ground.
yeah,
Or
smacked
even
into another
something.
current.
You must have smacked really freaking hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now for another miner drone that not sure if I'm going to be using yet, but I'll make one anyway and just leave it connected.
How good are the script for going planetary to space and back?
It's actually not too bad. It can be. Sometimes they take a longer time when re-entering the atmosphere, which is a pain in the butt, but it does work for the most part. There we go. That'll work. Okay. Well, you might be getting some input lag right now because I'm building something. That something is... Why do I always run out of motors?
I was wondering where all those are going.
I have to queue up more.
Yeah.
And I have 500 motors set up, and I'm running out of motors.
Because I'm over. Have you not noticed what I'm
Oh yeah, shit! You're building those ginormous freaking
building?
engines, and those
Yeah.
take like 2,000 motors a piece almost.
Yeah. I would just work on something else.
It's fine.
We're all fine here. How are you?
How many motors do these things hold up? Freaking 1,100 motors per one. And that's what costs the most materials, is the motors.
Uh-huh.
And I only have like 1,000 motors that I have set queue up. It was 500 at one point.
You might want to boost that.
Yeah, I boosted it to 1,000, and maybe I need to boost it even higher. But I don't know if I have the materials for that.
Do you have a refinery?
Hold on here, let me see here. Cobalt, iron, nickel. Yeah, I'm gonna need to send a drone out and get another, do other stuff.
Ooh, I almost got hit.
Okay, what is going on? Why have you come back yet, or are you just sitting and doing? What are you doing over here, Mister? You're dropping stuff. Okay, it's fine. You're dropping stone.
Do you by chance remember where I put my Atmo miner? Or is it at the other base? It's probably at the base.
It's probably at the other base.
Yeah, I roughly remember where it is.
Do I only have two drones out? Egg beater miner 1, miner 2, miner 3. Are you doing stuff? Or are you being dude? No, you're doing stuff. Miner 1. Are you doing stuff? Or are you being a doof? Okay, I'm going to have to end the episode here in a moment, so
alright.
We'll need to meet up somewhere to maybe after you get your Atmo miner we can meet up back here and which means I gotta extend the mining stopovers here, the mining pads. Which means I gotta get rid of these turrets and move them out a bit more. It's fine. That is fine. Okay. So when you get back here, we'll outro this thing.
Alright. I'm 8 kilometers from the main base.
Kiduki? Why am I destroying those?
Been a while since I've been over here.
1, 2, 3.
So I don't know if I have actually put it in an episode yet, but I've actually, in my solo survival series, I've done some upgrades.
You've done some what?
Upgrades to the ship.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you saw, did you actually see? I think it was the second episode where.
No, I haven't watched them. I like I said, I haven't had a lot of time.
Yeah. Well,
that's usually the thing that we struggle with, is because not everybody has a lot of time. So usually people have like for me, for instance, I have maybe I have lots of time, but a normal person with a normal lunch break and stuff like that has about 20 to 24 minutes after they pick up their lunch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's one of those things. That's one of those things you got to be aware of when you're dealing with time.
Yeah. Well, basically, what happened is I tried building this on the rover, and I misjudged the weight.
That'll happen.
Yeah. So I had to build it sideways.
Yeah. Got this like this, right?
No, I think what would help during my recording, so is having like a Discord mute button set up, keybind set up, so I can just quickly press it and then do my spiel and then press it again so I can unmute, you know?
Yeah, gotta push the talk button.
Yeah, basically. So I don't really like push to talk because I'm usually.
I don't like push to talk either.
Yeah, because like when I'm flying, I can't exactly reach across my keyboard.
No.
Coming hot. say 70.
You
it's
back yet?
fine.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
just coming back. Okay. I'm preparing the next set of landing pads for miners. Because there's going to be a lot coming back and forth to this place.
Yeah. I don't even think I'll fit here.
Oh, you fit.
Hey, try not to crack the glass.
You've got about half a block.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly pause my recording so I can use do this outfit.
Okay, so let's get this outro. Maybe at the same. Yeah, we'll do it at the same location here.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey! Damn it! There we go.
What?
No, just the don't do.
Blooper reel.
I'm going to kill you.
Grabbed something, and I'm just spamming after trying to. Hang on. I think I know what would help you.
No, that hurts.
Does it actually kill you?
Okay. Okay, you're repairing me. Fine, whatever. Well, anyways, everybody, I have been Relaxed Gamer. This has been Space Engineers No Mod Survival. I hope you enjoyed I hope you enjoyed this episode, and pass it on to Atomic here.
Yeah. I've been Atomic, and I'll throw when this episode goes live. I'll throw my channel in either the comments or somewhere else. I don't know. But make sure you join the Discord if you want to catch me earlier. But yeah.
So thanks for coming by, and we will see you guys in the next one. Ciao. Ow.